um, I don't know, superheroes, the President of the General Assembly. That's the first time I've spoken of anybody ahead of the President of the General Assembly, because we always begin with the President of the General Assembly, but today the superheroes are the ones who take priority of place. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I must confess that my only claim to being here among the young, since I'm only young at heart and not so young, is that I come from a country where perhaps 65% of the population is what you deem to be young, that is 30 and less. That 65% is, I think, if you work it in numbers, somewhere to the tune of 800 million. So that's my claim to being here among the young, although I'm not so young. But it's exciting to be amongst the young. And also it's exciting to focus on our planet. Because some time ago we started celebrating Earth's Day. And it reminds us about the future, because what has happened in terms of the impact of humans on our planet is something that all of us need to address. Today we are here to think about solutions for the future, and it's young people like you who are the future. We, or me certainly, I am the past. So this is a voice speaking from the past about you, the future. So our planet has been home to wondrous forms of life. It remains a unique place in the cosmos. Although our quest to search for life beyond our planet has started, so far we are aware of only one planet that is sustaining life in its myriad forms, and that is our planet, the Earth. Ever since the 1960s, when space exploration started and we started getting pictures of our planet from the space, we realized the uniqueness and the fragility of our ecosystem, and this has grown exponentially. But remarkably, even hundreds of years before we started to understand through the modern technological wonders of how there was this diversity on our planet, our ancestors from many civilizations understood the interconnectedness and the interdependence of our planet, the Earth. Ancient traditions have always imagined our home as Mother Earth. However, now I see the young have moved to call it Brother Earth. That's what Sona is calling her superhero who is defending Brother Earth. Mother or brother, at least they are part of the same family. So as long as you have familial bonds with the Earth, I'm grateful. From mother to brother, they're all in the same family. So thank you, Sona, for keeping them in the same family. I come from a country where traditionally we revere various aspects of our nature, such as the moon, the sun, the rivers, the lakes, the mountains, trees, planets, animals, and so on. Our ancestors understood that it was of critical importance to live in harmony with nature. This was an intuitive understanding. But with the onset of industrial revolution, the scale of change started to become exponential. Human activities began to have an impact on a much wider scale, most importantly, disrupting the carbon cycle that is essential for life itself. After a long period of unsustainable economic activities, modern scientific knowledge today has also made us understand the implications of many of our actions. Industrial scale agriculture, food industry, manufacturing, our modern lifestyles, the use of fossil fuels, the growing pollution, all carry serious implications for the availability of resources, our climate, as also the general well-being of human societies. Scientists today tell us that humans have been around for a mere 0.1% or less than 1 by 100 of the Earth's history. However, such is the impact of humans on the planet that the times that we live in is already being called by many as Anthropocene, or the period during which human activity has been the dominant influence on climate and the environment. In other words, on the Earth's geology and ecosystems. For example, it is said there are only now half as many trees as at the dawn of human civilization. We have impacted other species also. The extinction rate of mammals today is 55 times higher than it was before humans existed. So, many changes have been brought about by humans that many call our age the age of humans. I'm aware that there are others still who dispute this. However, that there is a debate warns us of the dramatic impact human species is having on the Earth, our planet. Friends, it is often said we do not inherit the planet Earth from our ancestors, but borrow it from our children. This reminds us that our lifespans are too short in comparison with the time and space that Earth has occupied thus far. It therefore reminds us of our responsibility towards you, future generations, so that the resources that we depend on are not exhausted and the human civilization can last longer. In many cultures, including my own, rivers are considered holy and sacred. This is because water sustains life, just as sun sustains life. Some of you may know that in several parts of the world, there are serious moves to accord the status of legal entities to rivers by courts. These range from New Zealand in the Pacific to Colombia in Latin America and my own country, India, in Asia. This situation has arisen since rivers in many parts of the world have started facing serious threats due to excessive pollution and indiscriminate urbanization, and they are certainly in need of some protection. With awareness and understanding comes willingness to take action that can lead to change. And today, all of you are those heroes who are trying to make a difference. Some of you may have heard that there are real-life heroes too. For example, some years ago, I don't know whether you are aware, of a movement called the Chipko movement in India. These were local communities, people, especially women, who clung onto trees in a nonviolent protest to prevent the trees from being cut down. They were heroes. They were heroes of our planet. They were doing the right thing. In the last few years, people are coming to realize the massive scale of plastic pollution all around our cities, and even in rivers and oceans. For instance, in India, a chemistry professor by the name of Dr. Vasudevan has patented a process to use plastics to build roads rather than throw plastic around. Such efforts too are heroic. In India too, another example of a young hero for the climate is a lawyer called Afroz Shah, who has worked tirelessly to remove thousands of tons of trash along a 3-kilometer beach. The massive ongoing cleanup has led to Ridley turtles returning to the beach and to hatch their young ones after decades. These are committed people, heroes of our planet. There are similar stories of action heroes and innovation from across the world. These give us hope, like you give us hope. We are grateful that today several of you climate heroes are here. We are all impressed by your commitment and inspirational work to secure a better future for us. You are also action heroes like Trey. I'm happy here to see Sona Sridhar, a young artist from Chennai, who has won the UNICEF Climate Change Comic Contest. May her hero Trey join the long list of heroes who worked for sustainable development. We congratulate the other climate heroes of today, Geetanjali Rao, the 12-year-old innovator, Anila Arifa, a young scientist and inventor, Cheryl Henry, who is using art and code for good, Zubeida Bello, a young poet, and Soni, an artist and conservationist, as well as Laureen Singer. I thank UNICEF for providing this opportunity for us to interact with real-life heroes. We see and hear them only on the silver screen. We are grateful to be in your company. We have no doubt that such initiatives will help motivate many more to start working to find solutions of tomorrow. The future, they say, belongs to you. It is your choices that will be decisive in making for a better tomorrow. In your success lies our collective well-being. So we salute you, young heroes, and wish you all the best in your future activities. Thank you very much.